Are you over 60 and still eating cheese every week? What if I told you the wrong cheese could double your heart attack risk, while the right ones could actually help you live longer? In today's video, we'll uncover the 4 healthiest cheeses you must eat, and the 4 dangerous ones you should avoid at all costs. Did you know that nearly 99% of seniors have no clue that some cheeses they eat could quietly double their risk of a heart attack and slash their chances of reaching 80 by 40%? Surprising, right? The cheese aisle in your supermarket may look harmless, but it hides more dangers than most people realize. In this video, we're revealing 4 cheeses you should definitely add to your plate, and 4 cheeses you must avoid completely if you're over 60. And here's the shocking part. The number 1 worst cheese could increase your stroke risk by a staggering 80%. And chances are, you might have eaten it this week without even thinking twice. This isn't a rumor. It's backed by hard, scientific facts that most people never hear about. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments where you're watching from, your age, and your favorite cheese. We read every single comment and reply to as many as we can. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing health tips. Now, let's get started with the countdown, beginning with the cheeses that do the most good for your body. Number 4, aged Gouda. Aged Gouda isn't just cheese. It's like a superfood hiding in the dairy aisle. When Gouda is aged for at least 18 months, something amazing happens at the molecular level, turning it from ordinary cheese into a nutritional powerhouse. During aging, the proteins in Gouda break down into smaller, easier-to-digest peptides, which your body can absorb far more efficiently than the proteins in fresh cheese. This is especially important as we age, because our digestive systems slow down and struggle with complex proteins. Here's the really exciting part. Aged Gouda is packed with vitamin K2, a nutrient most people have never heard of, yet it could literally save your life. Vitamin K2 acts like a traffic controller for calcium, directing it to your bones instead of letting it build up in your arteries, where it can form dangerous plaque. Research from Japan shows that people with higher K2 intake have up to 50% less arterial calcification and significantly stronger bones. Just 1 ounce of aged Gouda gives you about 75 micrograms of K2, more than most people get in a whole week. But that's not all. Gouda also contains linoleic acid, CLA, a powerful fatty acid shown to reduce body fat, boost immunity, and even fight some types of cancer. Another bonus? The aging process removes most of the lactose, making it perfect for those who struggle with dairy. Plus, the beneficial bacteria that develop during aging produce postbiotics, compounds that combine the benefits of prebiotics and probiotics. These help your gut, reduce inflammation, and may even boost your mood by supporting the gut-brain connection. To get the most from aged Gouda, eat it at room temperature instead of straight from the fridge. This allows its complex flavors to fully develop and makes its nutrients easier for your body to absorb. The perfect serving is about 1 to 1.5 ounces, ideally paired with apple slices or whole grain crackers. This not only slows digestion, but also provides prebiotics that work together with the cheese's postbiotics, supporting optimal gut health. Number 3, genuine Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano. Real Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy isn't just cheese. It's basically an edible multivitamin that tastes amazing. This is not the green can grated stuff at the grocery store, which is often full of fillers and preservatives. Authentic Parmigiano Reggiano is made using traditional methods that haven't changed in nearly 900 years, producing a cheese with an almost unbelievable nutritional profile. Just 1 ounce contains about 10 grams of protein, and the quality of that protein is extraordinary. The 32-month aging process breaks down proteins so thoroughly that they're essentially pre-digested, making it easy for even sensitive stomachs to handle. Its calcium content is off the charts, about 330 milligrams per ounce, more than a glass of milk. Unlike milk, this calcium comes with the perfect balance of phosphorus and magnesium for optimal absorption. Italian researchers found that calcium from Parmigiano Reggiano is nearly 100% bioavailable, compared to only 30% from supplements. Plus, It contains all 9 essential amino acids in perfect proportions, making it a complete protein source that rivals meat. The aging process concentrates these nutrients to levels that leave nutritionists amazed. Parmigiano Reggiano contains natural compounds called casomorphins. These peptides can help reduce anxiety and promote better sleep. It's also rich in tyrosine, an amino acid your brain uses to produce dopamine and norepinephrine, the neurotransmitters that keep you alert and focused. Thanks to its long aging process, this cheese is naturally lactose-free and full of beneficial bacteria that survive your stomach acid and help colonize your gut. For the best experience, break it into small chunks with a knife rather than grating it, preserving its crystalline structure. Eat it after meals, just like Italians do. Just 1 ounce improves digestion and provides a perfect protein boost without overloading your system. Pairing it with a few drops of aged balsamic vinegar can even enhance mineral absorption. Number 2. Grass-fed raw cheddar. Before worrying about the word raw, here's why properly aged raw cheddar from grass-fed cows is one of the healthiest cheeses you can eat. When raw cheddar is aged for at least 60 days, legally required in many countries, any harmful bacteria are eliminated, while the beneficial enzymes and bacteria remain intact. These enzymes, which pasteurization destroys, help your body digest the cheese and absorb its nutrients. Grass-fed raw cheddar contains up to 500% more CLA than regular cheddar, along with higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, making it an anti-inflammatory powerhouse that fights disease at the cellular level. Its vitamin content is impressive too. It's rich in vitamin A in its most absorbable form, retinol, supporting everything from vision to immune function. The vitamin D content is substantial, which is especially important because many people are deficient in this essential nutrient. But here's what's truly remarkable. Grass-fed raw cheddar contains vitamin K2 in the -4 Malawian Quatches form, the most powerful type for preventing arterial calcification and supporting bone health. It's also packed with vitamin E and beta-carotene, antioxidants that protect your cells from oxidative damage. What makes grass-fed raw cheddar even more special is its probiotic content. Unlike pasteurized cheeses, raw cheddar contains dozens of strains of beneficial bacteria that support digestive health, boost immunity, and may even improve mental health through the gut-brain axis. These probiotics produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which nourish the cells lining your colon and provide powerful anti-inflammatory effects throughout your body. To maximize the benefits, never heat grass-fed raw cheddar above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, as this destroys the beneficial enzymes and probiotics. Instead, let it come to room temperature for 20 to 30 minutes before eating. Pair it with fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or pickles to create a probiotic powerhouse, and keep servings to 1.5 to 2 ounces to enjoy all the benefits without overdoing saturated fat. Number 1. Swiss Gruyere. Here's why authentic Swiss Gruyere earns the top spot. It's the most complete combination of nutrition, digestibility, and health benefits you can find in any cheese. Real Gruyere from Switzerland is made from raw milk from cows that graze on alpine meadows, giving it a unique nutritional profile that scientists are still uncovering. The propionibacteria used in making Gruyere produce propionic acid during aging, a compound shown to reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, and even help prevent certain types of cancer. These same bacteria are responsible for the characteristic holes in Swiss cheese and also produce vitamin B12 in amounts higher than almost any other food. Gruyere contains the highest levels of glutathione precursors of any cheese, compounds that help your body produce its master antioxidant. Glutathione is essential for detoxification, immune function, and protecting your cells from damage, but our natural production decreases as we age. Gruyere's specific amino acid profile, especially its high levels of cysteine and glycine, helps naturally boost glutathione production. The cheese also provides impressive amounts of phosphorus, zinc, and selenium, minerals that work together to support bone health, immunity, and thyroid function. What makes Gruyere truly special is its protein efficiency. The 12-month minimum aging process breaks down proteins into D and tripeptides, which your body can absorb directly without further digestion. This means you get all the muscle-building and tissue-repairing benefits of the protein without stressing your digestive system. Swiss studies show that elderly people who regularly eat Gruyere maintain muscle mass better than those who get their protein from other sources. The cheese also contains lactotripeptides, compounds shown to naturally lower blood pressure, making it one of the few cheeses that's actually good for cardiovascular health when consumed in moderation. For maximum benefits, melt Gruyere gently into warm, not boiling, soups or enjoy it with whole grain bread, as this combination enhances the bioavailability of B vitamins and glutathione precursors. So, these are the 4 best cheeses for your health. Now let's explore the dark side of the cheese aisle, the 4 cheeses you should never put on your plate, especially if you care about your heart, memory, and longevity. Number 4. Processed cheese slices. Those individually wrapped cheese slices may seem convenient, but they are about as far from real cheese as you can get while still being legally labeled a dairy product. These processed slices usually contain less than 50% actual cheese, with the rest being a mix of emulsifiers, preservatives, artificial colors, and sodium phosphates, all of which can harm your health. Just 2 slices can contain over 600 milligrams of sodium, more than a quarter of your daily limit, and much of it comes as sodium phosphate, which research shows is more harmful than regular salt. This type of sodium has been linked to accelerated aging, kidney damage, and higher cardiovascular risk. The emulsifiers used, especially polysorbate 80 and carboxymethylcellulose, can disrupt your gut microbiome and increase intestinal permeability, also known as leaky gut, triggering inflammation throughout the body. This inflammation has been linked to a wide range of issues, from autoimmune conditions to mental health disorders. These processed cheese slices often contain artificial colors like yellow 6 and yellow 5, which have been linked to hyperactivity, allergic reactions, and even potential cancer risks. The preservatives used to extend shelf life, such as sorbic acid and natalmazine, can accumulate in your body over time and interfere with the beneficial gut bacteria. What's particularly alarming is that processed cheese slices are often marketed as a good source of calcium and protein, but the nutrients are poorly absorbed because of the processing methods. High heat and chemical treatments destroy beneficial enzymes and alter protein structures, making it harder for your body to use the nutrients. Even if the label says 0 grams of trans fats, these products can still contain small amounts, as regulations allow anything under 0.5 grams per serving to be rounded down. Regular consumption of these slices has been associated with higher inflammation, increased bad cholesterol, and a greater risk of metabolic syndrome. Number 3. Cheese spreads in jars. These shelf-stable cheese spreads that don't need refrigeration until opened should raise major alarm bells. They are cheese in name only, often containing more modified food starch, oils, and chemicals than actual dairy. The processing required to make them spreadable and shelf-stable for months or years destroys almost all nutritional value while adding a host of harmful ingredients. Most cheese spreads contain partially hydrogenated oils, a source of artificial trans fats that have been linked to heart disease, which is why many countries have banned them. Even trans fat-free versions may use intraesterified fats, which preliminary research suggests can be just as harmful. The sodium content in cheese spreads is extremely high, often exceeding 500 milligrams per 2 tablespoon serving, and most people consume more than that. This sodium comes not only from salt, but also from various sodium-based preservatives and flavor enhancers, which can cause fluid retention, spike blood pressure, and strain your kidneys. Many spreads also contain MSG or similar glutamate compounds hidden under names like natural flavoring or yeast extract, which can trigger headaches, heart palpitations, and other symptoms in sensitive individuals. Finally, the artificial colors and flavors used to make these products look and taste like cheese have been linked to allergic reactions and potential neurotoxicity. Even more concerning is the presence of phthalates, hormone-disrupting chemicals that leach from the plastic packaging into the cheese spread. These chemicals have been linked to reproductive problems, metabolic disorders, and certain types of cancer. The combination of unhealthy fats, excessive sodium, chemical additives, and potential hormone disruptors makes cheese spreads a toxic cocktail that provides no real nutritional benefits while potentially causing serious harm to your health. Studies have shown that regular consumption of processed cheese products like spreads is associated with higher rates of obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Number 2. Pre-shredded cheese in bags. This might surprise you, but pre-shredded cheese is one of the worst choices you can make. Not because of laziness, but because of what's added to prevent the shreds from clumping. The anti-caking agents, typically cellulose, wood pulp, or potato starch, can make up to 4% of the product's weight. While cellulose isn't toxic, it's completely indigestible and can cause digestive issues, especially for people with sensitive stomachs or IBS. Even worse, these additives prevent proper melting and interfere with nutrient absorption by coating the cheese particles. Many pre-shredded cheeses also contain natamycin, an antifungal agent used to prevent mold growth. Although considered safe in small amounts, natamycin acts as an antibiotic, which can disrupt your gut microbiome when consumed regularly. This is particularly concerning because a healthy gut microbiome is essential for everything from immune function to mental health. The cheese used in pre-shredded products is often low quality, made from milk containing higher levels of hormones and antibiotics than block cheese. The increased surface area from shredding also causes rapid oxidation, destroying beneficial nutrients and creating harmful compounds. Here's something the industry doesn't advertise. Pre-shredded cheese often contains more histamines than block cheese due to extended processing and storage. Histamines can trigger headaches, digestive issues, skin problems, and anxiety in sensitive individuals. The convenience factor also comes with a higher risk of contamination, as the shredding process introduces more opportunities for bacterial growth, and several major recalls have been issued for pre-shredded cheese contaminated with Listeria or E. coli. When you consider the lower nutritional value, added chemicals, contamination risks, and inferior taste and melting properties, buying pre-shredded cheese is essentially paying more for a lower quality, potentially harmful product. Number 1. Blue cheese. Blue cheese gets its distinctive look and flavor from Penicillium roqueforti, a type of mold added intentionally during production. While this may be safe for some, most people don't realize that blue cheese contains extremely high levels of tyramine, a compound that can trigger severe migraines and dangerously spike blood pressure in susceptible individuals. If you're taking MAO inhibitors for depression or Parkinson's disease, consuming blue cheese could literally trigger a hypertensive crisis, landing you in the emergency room. The mold also produces mycotoxins, which are generally safe in small amounts but can accumulate in the body with regular consumption. Some people are sensitive to these compounds without knowing it, experiencing joint pain, brain fog, digestive issues, and chronic fatigue, all linked to their blue cheese intake. Blue cheese is also extremely high in histamines, which can cause headaches, hives, anxiety, and insomnia in people with histamine intolerance. Research shows that blue cheese can contain up to 10 times more histamines than most other aged cheeses, making it a particular risk for the 1 to 3% of the population sensitive to histamines. Additionally, the sodium content and type of saturated fat in blue cheese are concerning. A single ounce can contain over 400 milligrams of sodium, and its strong flavor often leads to overconsumption. The saturated fat is rich in palmitic acid, which studies show is more inflammatory and harmful to cardiovascular health than other saturated fats. Blue cheese also has one of the highest calorie densities of any cheese, making it easy to consume too much. Perhaps most troubling is that the strong flavor can mask spoilage, and eating spoiled blue cheese can lead to serious food poisoning. The combination of high tyramine, histamines, inflammatory fats, excessive sodium, and potential mycotoxin exposure makes blue cheese a risky choice that provides minimal nutritional benefit compared to its potential harm. So there you have it. For cheeses that can help you live longer, stay stronger, and protect your heart and mind, and 4 cheeses that could quietly sabotage your health from the inside out. If you're over 60, choosing the right cheeses at the supermarket could mean the difference between a vibrant, independent future and a lifetime of unnecessary health risks. The science is clear, the evidence is real, and now you have the knowledge to make every meal work for you, not against you. So now you know 4 cheeses that can protect your heart, boost your bones, and even help you age gracefully, and 4 that could be quietly cutting years off your life. If you're over 60, the choices you make in the cheese aisle matter more than you think. Which of these cheeses do you eat the most? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss life-changing health tips like these. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.